to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather. Mist rolls in and feeds the mood, that feeling. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather brings. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams. And as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Full flowers bloom, the man behind the curtain threatens to tear us apart. You're stronger than the walls they built to keep us in control. You kick the gravel as you walk, as if you're marching to rebellion, defiant and sweet. You're stronger than the wall. The lives couldn't tear us apart. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams. And as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Mojo stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. In control, you kick the gravel as you walk, as if you're marching to rebellion, defiant and sweet. You're stronger than the wall. The lives couldn't tear us apart. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams, and as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Sleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Kicking like a California sunrise. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather. Mist rolls in and feeds the mood, that feeling. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather brings. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams, and as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. howdy. Is your title a play on golden ratio? Very astute of you, Walt. Yes, it is. I want to find the right balance of banter to songs. Will I ever achieve it? No, but that's the joy of the journey, isn't it? Oh, well, I've given away the whole... There's the beautiful conclusion at the end of the stream in 2 hours' time. Foreshadowed and ruined. Spoiler alert. How y'all doing? Catch me up. Walt is in the street. Walt is in the street. No. Walt is in the street. He loves spoilers. Do you know what I mean? Walt is in the street. Seashells here with the Where's My Phone request. Rapping the Reject Stream Victory. Let's get some Damn Made Break for the Mean Machine. There we go. My control F was like, is the Damn It Break? It's not in the document. And then he goes, oh, no, wait, Toby, it's in the document. It's all good. Throws baked beans at meme. What's wrong? What if Bants, ew. Yeah. Look at meme wrapping those beans, though. What an emote. What a cracking ramekin emote. What's new in Seashell World, Seashell? It's good to see so many of you at Rick's 100 stream yesterday. Sicky Ricky reaches 100 streams. Never heard the word Bants before. You clearly haven't hung around Citrus Ghost enough. You need more time with the Citrus Ghost if you don't understand the word Bants. Or at least I imagine she would say Bants. Hi. You walk along, holding back the water so the dam won't blow. Oh, so lonely. The night is only your excuse to sin my job. Little Johnny's going nowhere tonight. We'll find a way. And there was the damn May break for the Mean Machine. Can't wait to do your theme in full meme. It is coming. It's one of the longest ones. Shall be back. Are you threatening us? I'll tell you what sounds threatening, Seashell. That's not the chord. Let's go around again. What was the chord? I can't remember the chord. I can't even remember this one, Seashell, let alone the third one. What am I missing here, right? What am I missing here? Oh, minor 9. Alright, here we go. Seashell, seashell, evolution, magic spell. Well, she knows where your heart is. She knows where you live now. Seashell, seashell, hold it to your ear. Tell me what you hear. These two words, seashell wizard. I was gonna say, Seashell, it's always rolling baked beans for you. How many slots are there? What are the odds of this? It's just like you're on a roll. If you get it on a third time, you should buy a lottery ticket tomorrow. That's what I wanted to do. So I could hear that line in my head, but sometimes my hands can't keep going. It's really trying to play what it's in your head, but to do that in real time, so. Reset for me. Reset, what a tune. I can't say that without sounding so arrogant. What a tune, mate. What a tune. Reset. What a tune. So the key with this song is getting my right hand flowing through this arpeggio. Arpeggio. Whatever this is with the harmonics. Pretty ringing things. It would be so cool if Reset needed the same retuning as Zero Same Game needs. So how much am I regretting now introducing songs that retune all the strings? Eventually I'll get like a baritone guitar or something that I can just play those other ones on. I guess I need acoustic and electric, so that's gonna be annoying. Try catch. Oh, arpeggio. I thought it was saying something. I saw an R and G and just thought raggy. I just had raggy on the brain. Arpeggio. An arpeggio is where you play the notes of a chord up and down. You play this one. this one. Maybe you go to this one. And this one. So this is a chord where you get multiple notes sounding together. That makes a nice backdrop for me to play a melody over. Da 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 da. Now change chord. Da 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 da. See, shall I imagine people are still really hungover from Rick's stream like yesterday, right? Sicky Ricky. And it's okay. The chat's not going crazy. I don't need it to go crazy. We're just here to play some songs. It's the golden ratio of songs to banter, right? I shall now proceed to play the next song. And balance will be restored. Okay. Now he can read 10% of the chat. Finally! I'm sure you guys won't let that last that long. Unfortunately. Okay, I could do something later that means... Yeah. I might try something in a bit. I'm gonna test something. Alright, here we go. And then we get, oh, it's B. So it's 1, 7, 6, 5, 4 in key of B. Okay. Joel! Man, this piano looks different. So the song to banter ratio is 3.14159. Alright, we'll do that after this song meme. We set this hard and see. Well, I can't see her. I left her out to dry. Well, I can't hear her. I left her out to dry. I left you high and dry. Oh, we set this hard and see who lies underneath the emptiness I left. Just my silhouette. I put her heart on the fire so she can keep me warm. I mix my emotions, my mind and body torn. Every day I am reborn. Oh, we set this hard and see who lies underneath the empty bed I left. Just my silhouette. Whoa. 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 What if there's no fate, no right, no wrong, no something to give me back I could have been? We set this hard and see the blinding of belief, the emptiness I left, just my silhouette. We set this hard and see who lies underneath the girl who stole the stars, left them in my heart. I set her heart on the fire. Hello, my name is Mary Blue Eyes. I don't do covers here, unfortunately, Mary Blue Eyes. I only do my original songs. Which I know. I'm really far up myself. But I tell you what. Beat It. We'll write our own song called Beat It. Beat it. Beat it now. What would I sing? Beat it, get off my turf, beat it. Where are we going with this? Beat it, get off of my... I'm just old man Toby. Get off my lawn. Get off of my lawn, you crazy kids. Beat it, get off of my turf. Turf is meant to sound like, you know, mafia. I know you want Beat It by Michael Jackson, but I don't do covers, unfortunately, Mary Blue. Hence why I'm making up my own song. I'm so sorry. I don't do covers. I'm so sorry. Beat it, get off of my turf, beat it. We love you. Thank you, Mary Blue Eyes. Off of my turf. Eating surf and turf. Normally, Mary, what happens is people come in, right, and ask for a cover song, and I go, you know what? Let's take the title and write our own song using the title they give. I'm struggling with Beat It as a title to write a song to. Beat it, get off my turf, beat it. Grab the wave and surf. These lyrics are horrific. Beat it, get off of my turf, beat it. Everybody surf, beat it. Look at this. Hey, Barnes Emma. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. That was better than what I came up with. Thank you, Joelle. You are too kind. Hey, Emma. Well, someone heard it. An apology. Exactly, Seashell. Wow. Well, maybe I should be the one buying a lottery ticket, eh? Maybe I should be the one. Let's get Where's My Phone going. For those of you who don't know, not only did this win the rejects, I think there's a lot of new people who don't realise how I'm doing the tambourine. So there's this tambourine, and I put my foot on it. And I have to very lightly, because this is a condenser mic, it really picks up this tambourine. I have to very lightly tap it with my foot, right? Very lightly. Took like 2 months to figure out that's what I was doing. It's like, how's he doing that? Where's it coming from? Because I think, didn't you think I had like a backing track or something? Like, and I even know the command existed. That's next level. Alright. Here's Where's My Phone. I realize where I left the phone. No. I left it in your house before I ran home. Knocking on your door again, hoping you're not in, 'cause I don't love you. We're not just yet, and yet I keep making excuses to come around. I keep making excuses. I keep making excuses to come around. I keep making excuses. You answer the door, of course you do. Awkward silence. Oh, what could I do? What could I do? I said, hey, did I leave my phone here last night? I said, hey, did I leave my phone here last night? know me? Well, of course you do. You're just playing with me. Well, I'm not falling for those games again. Yeah. You say it could be upstairs. You invite me up to find it. Whoops, I stay the night again and again and again and again and again. I keep making excuses, come around. Keep making excuses. I keep making excuses, come around. I keep making excuses. The very next day I get home. Oh no, where's my phone? Thank you for the woos, Seashell, and all the dancing Pikachus. Thank you, meme. Repping the Ashley emotes. Appreciate it. Is this the Dino Dance thing? I didn't realise it was a global emote. So, like, globally, people have a dance emote these days. Is it new? Has it been... This is one of those things, Seashell, where you don't need to feel so bad about not realising the tambourine thing for like 2 months, because this Dino dancing emote is probably... Oh, you think it's an Amazon Prime thing? Must be new. I only noticed this week. Okay. It's been out for 5 weeks. There we go. So we can, in chat, we can feel half bad. Thank you, Des, for the facts. 5 weeks. First ever Twitch global animated emote. And that's what they came up with? I'm joking. Don't ban me, Twitch. Don't knock the dinosaurs. Is he improvising? Half and half. Rough, you know. It's like... It's very well-worn territory for me to play around in, but I am just messing around, right? This is definitely not... Yeah, you see, because the song's Ticky Down. This is not Ticky Down, right? So it's like... I'm improvising, but I know my way around this. And like this riff... Something I've messed around with for a while. I've probably even written a song with it and I just can't remember the song. Right? So I'll dig it out one day and I'll go, oh, it's this. Yay, we have all the cool songs today. Let's bring up Ticky Down. I mean, I know the Ticky Down lyrics by now, but... Speaking of memory, I tried memorising something today. Should we try it? Have you ever walked out of a mall into a large parking area and thought, I can't remember where I parked my car? Have you ever gone mountain biking? What do you want to be when you grow up? Oh, you see, now I'm on the pressure of the stream. I lose it. Like, just scrap that. Pretend that doesn't exist. We won't put that in the clip. All right. Let's try this again. Have you ever walked out of a mall into a huge parking area and realised you've forgotten where you parked your car? Have you ever gone mountain biking? What do you want to be when you grow up? What's the right tip? Have you called a plumber to your home lately? How superstitious are you? How much money would it take to make you spend a night in a cemetery? Would you display this as a trophy? Do you have a pet? Do you have a sweet tooth? Do you believe in the power of a curse? Have you had your hearing tested lately? Planning a trip soon? Can you recall the tallest man you've ever seen? Have you noticed what big stars real estate agents have become? Are you careful with your personal records? Does your computer ever seem to have a mind of its own? Have you ever visited the Chinatown section in a major city? Have you ever visited a flea market? Have you ever visited a truck stop? Do you ever have a job as a waiter? Have you noticed how many successful restaurants are theme-based these days? Have you ever had the desire to write your name in wet cement? Okay. I need to practice that. It's close. Like, I remember it all, but it's interesting under the pressure. We might try it again later in the stream and see if I can recall it. My brain every time I need to do a presentation. What was this? Jonathan Frakes is what it was. Hi, Fauna. Fauna was probably lurking going, what on earth? What on earth is he doing? Well, I'll try it again. Is this the meaning of bants? It is when I do it later and I can... So it was not just random stuff. No, it is a specific memorized speech. Unmuted to that and thought I was being haunted. How much money would it take to make you spend a night in a cemetery? That's not my words. It's part of the speech. Anyway, I'll try it again later. Everybody ready to party? Is it memorize random stuff? It's very non sequitur, but it's not random. But there's lots of non sequiturs. So it's as good as. Ticky down. Everybody. What? Now not so much. No. We're going to get the party started. Everybody, let's dance. Hey! In the shadows, friend or foe, love or hate, empire state. It's time too late to be delayed or recall fate. How it's meant to be, how you designed it in your dreams. Oh, it rolls 2 miles to go to the top of the hill. You reach your goal. Take it down, 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 down. Hustling, bustling, everybody's trying to win. Giving in ain't an option, but in the auction, buy back your feelings. Snap your bit, it feels like you're cheating. So you run home with your new toy. Grown up, you playing with the big boy. Spin your lover's plate before she leaves you. 007 with a second to go. Take it down, down. Take it down, down. Take it down, take it down, down. Take it down, down. Take it down, take it down. Everybody knows knows and nobody rocks no more. 'Cause peace is just a dream of the sea. Peace is just a dream of the sea. Peace is just a dream of the sea. Peace is just a dream. Oh, take me down, 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 take me down, 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 down. Take me down, down, take me 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 down, down, take me down, take me down, 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 take me down. Ricky down, down, Ricky down, sicky, sicky, Ricky down, sicky, Ricky down, sicky, sicky, Ricky down, Ricky down, Ricky, Ricky down, down, sicky, sicky, Ricky down, down. Sicky Ricky, 100 streams under his belt. Yay, let's go again. It's too short anyway. Oh, just for you, seashell. Sicky Ricky down, Sicky Ricky down, Sicky Ricky. Everybody tricky, Ricky, Ricky, Sicky Ricky. 100 streams under his belt. You know what that means? Banana time melt. Sicky Ricky, Sicky Ricky, Sicky Ricky, Chicky Ricky, Sicky down, down, ticky down. Too short, unlike Toby. Yes, I have vertical. People don't realise this. I've got vertical, okay? I am taller than I appear. Apparently on stream, I look like really short. Don't know why. There's nothing wrong with being short. But apparently, whenever someone sees me, they're like, oh, you're not short. No, you look... I don't think you look short on stream. Well, thank you, Seashell. If I say hi now, are you going to go... Grizzly down, 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 down. Grizzly, grizzly down, 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 down. That's hard to say, Grizzly. Crosley moose on the loose. Everybody give a goose. That's hard. Grizzly down, down. Grizzly bad, bad. Grizzly bad. Grizzly bad, bad. Grizzly bad. Crosley moose. Everybody on the loose. Grizzly moose. Everybody rhymes a goose. There's Crosley Moose. VIP. VIP. They're together at the same time. Tempsy. That's on the banter ratio, Tempsy. That is up there. Touche, Walt. Touche. So you can get away with any notes in music. Like if I go... That chord sounds horrible, but when you go... Add a rhythm to it. Resolve it down a semitone. Give it some attitude. It works. Do I not have my banana in here? Oh, Sicky Ricky. I guess I gave you the... Sicky Ricky, Tricky Ricky, everybody Sicky Ricky. Very Latin. It's very... Okay, so there's a song by Travis called Midlife Crisis that's like... That does it. And it also to me sounds a bit like Fiona Apple-ish to do that move. It's like Travis-y, Fiona Apple when she's really giving it some attitude to do that move. Like when I strum it with a funky rhythm, that is. Crosley Moose on the loose, even subbed. Yeah, that's real. That's real love. real moves. Exactly, Chrisley. You've nailed it right on the head with that. That is 100% correct. Right, who wants to get funky with some doldrums? I love the fact that doldrums has kind of caused a rift in my audience. Everyone agrees they enjoy the song, but some people hear it as like upbeat and funky. Funky, exactly, Seashell. Some people hear it as upbeat and funky, and some people hear it more as insular and introspective, you know? Doldrums isn't funky. Then how come it makes me parrot? How come it got me going like this, right? Here's a totally non-funky version of doldrums. and see it. Shut up and feel it, love. I'm right here, right now. Wake up and see it. The magic's in front of you. Right here, right now. Wake up and see it. Shut up and feel it, love. Right here, right now. To get you out of the doldrums, honey, honey. To get you out of the doldrums, honey, honey. Thank you for the 24 times dancing platter pie combo. That's a lot of dancing platter pies. I'm not playing a cover of that song. I'm not doing any covers. Gosh darn it. Ruined by my enemy. Crosley Moose. This is how I imagine Crosley Moose to speak. Ruined by my enemy. I sound like Liam Neeson. I will find you, and I will moose you. I have a very particular set of skills, like imitating Grizzly Bear. Yes, Grizzly Bear. I didn't know I could do Liam Neeson so poorly. I have a very particular set. I'm not going to do it anymore. I think it was all right in there somehow. I don't know. In my ears, it sounded good, right? Liam Neeson, the anti-Jonathan Frakes. Why is that? Why are they opposites? It's because Jonathan Frakes can be so lighthearted. I'm intrigued. This is good, right? Why are Liam Neeson and Jonathan Frakes opposites? It was an accent. 100 out of 100. Thank you, Seashell. It just sounds so different. Oh, right, okay. Well, earlier when I did that speech, I wasn't actually trying to imitate Jonathan Frakes' voice, right? I was just doing a thing of his, right? Or, it's not really of his, but a collection of quotes by him in a particularly memorized order. And by him, I mean scripted in a show and compilated together. Should we get this party started? Seashell, Chicago. Let's do this. The setting sun, we're on the run. Step on the gas, escape the path. Oceans wide between us, baby. You know I can deny you someday. Oceans wide between us, baby. You know I can deny you someday. Oceans wide between us, baby. You know I can deny. Now you found your unexpected love, Chicago. Now you found your unexpected love, Seashell Wizard. Take care of yourself, Tempsy. Hope you're okay. Don't forget, water. And I'm not meaning that to be facetious. I'm trying to cheer her up with a little water joke. Walt, you were absolutely right about it being both funky and not funky at the same time. And it's that clash that gives Doldrums such a... It's that moody bop thing, as Tempsy always says, right? Oh boy, it's Tempsy Joy. We'll get well soon, the queen of chat. We love having you here in Tempsy. Everything about you so Tempsy. That probably doesn't help a migraine, does it? I'll stop. Stand there. Yes, Walt, you are absolutely 100% on the case, Walt. Can you play new sound next? The queue is empty, but it doesn't let me progress in with songs. I'm on the case, Seashell. I'm on the case. Absolutely new sound. Look at that, MVP, meme, getting new sound on the list. See what I'll do. Also, not that I'm complaining, but why nobody else requests songs? Oh, people just hanging out, that's good. It's a lurky stream, there's no issue. Hi to all the lurkers out there. If you want to stay lurky, it's absolutely fine. I'm all about it. Alright. New sound. Remember when I first started streaming and I would write the songs on the board? Just go back to the old school. It's all cool. Crisley going for Vermilion, very nice. I don't remember anything from this song, but apparently I've given it a 4 out of 5. Interesting. Yeah, I saw you rate earlier. What was the song you gave a solid 3.5 to? Reset, was it? On the 5-point, the infamous Seashell 5-point scale, which has 0.5, so really it's a 10-point scale. Right. Your brain is configured to a 5-point scale now. Whose fault is that? Like I know anything over 3 I like. Okay. You're calibrated. Alright, here's new sound for you. Let's see if it lives up to 4.5. Well, I can see the future, what you gonna do about the rain in your picture. We all live as friends in your frame. Smoke is rising, sand is dripping down, 'cause you can't stay in dreamland. Hurry or you're gonna miss the train. Don't wait till they pull it down. Then where will we dance on the streets? The rebel going underground. We'll come back with a new sound. Oh, oh. Come back with a new sound. Oh, oh. Come back with a new sound. If fortune is a favor, then you owe my patience quite a debt. I could sub you, I'm the only one you have left. We'll find a way, like a flower that grows in the road, rising from the rubble. The real is a lonely mode. Don't wait till they pull it down. Then where will we dance on the streets? Where we're going underground. Come back with a new sound. Oh, oh. Come back with a new sound. Oh, oh. Come back with a new sound. Don't wait till they pull it down. Then where will we dance on the streets? The rebel going underground. Come back with a new sound. 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 There's a new sound. I couldn't remember the last chord. New sound. There it is. New sound. That's the one. Come back with a new sound. Oh, I think it's meant to be without the lowy string. Come back with a new sound. That's it. There should be a redeem for Toby to sing Mysteries of the Universe in Jonathan Frakes' voice. Have you ever walked out of a mall into a huge parking area and realised you've forgotten where you parked your car? Have you ever gone mountain biking? What do you want to be when you grow up? What's the right tip? Have you called a plumber to your home lately? Are you... How superstitious are you? How much money would it take to make you spend a night in a cemetery? Would you display this as a trophy? Do you have a pet? Do you have a sweet tooth? Do you believe in the power of a curse? Have you had your hearing tested lately? You're planning a trip soon? Can you recall the tallest man you've ever seen? Do you love to go wandering beneath a clear blue sky? Have you noticed what big stars real estate agents have become? Do you look after your personal records? Does your computer ever seem to have a mind of its own? Have you ever visited the Chinatown section in a major city? Have you ever visited a flea market? Have you ever visited a truck stop? Have you ever had a job as a waiter? What's the last two? Have you noticed how successful theme-based restaurants have become? Did you ever have the desire to write your initials in wet cement? There we go. I did them all again, but I evidently need more practice. So earlier I could do it perfectly, right? But obviously it has slipped already. I'm actually especially trying to do it in front of lots of people. You don't even know what those are. What theme-based restaurants? Like, oh, this is a Viking restaurant. This is a... You know, like... This is a Lego restaurant. This is a... Whatever. Was this part of a stand-up program? No. Yeah, Hard Rock Cafe would definitely count as a theme-based restaurant for sure. Was that the 12-inch intro to Vermilion? If only it was on the same... Is it on the same capo fret? It is. We can do this, right? Whoa. If I bring up the words to Vermilion first. Whoa, 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 we can't sleep at night. We go walking in our little bubble now. We can't see the side. Afraid to spend the moment. You're always missing out on something else. We still can't sleep at night. We still go walking in our little bubble now, distracted by talk down on ourselves under the guise of trying to stay humble, but we care what everybody thinks, when all we can ever know is what we think they think, and we're too wrapped up in our own stuff, honey, 'cause I need to fight for it. I wanna know what I'm made of, and I need a storyline. Don't you think we deserve it? Don't you think we want more than this? Don't you think we deserve? Don't you think we deserve? Oh. 'Cause I wanna fight for it. I wanna know what I'm made of, and I need a storyline. We will never surrender. We will never surrender. Thank you so much. Crosley moves on the loose. You know how to write those songs. You just have to rhyme loose with goose. Crosley moves on the loose. Cracking stuff. Look at Walt doing his best citrus impression. Hey! Oh, here we go. Okay. Hey, Castillo. There we go. I've got away with it. Hey, Castillo. How's it going? Catch me up. Tell me what's new. Anthony. Anthony. Have I even pronounced Castillo wrong? No, Toby. No, Toby. That's the correct response. Tell your streamer off. Put me in my place. What? No, Toby. Anthony. That's not how you say my last name. Castillo. How do you pronounce it? Help me out. Double L is Y in yes. Double L is Y in yes. I do not understand this pinned message. Castillo. Hey, Castillo. How you doing? Isn't double L more like a long E? It's Castillo. Am I still getting it wrong? See, awesome name colour. Oh, because you got the same name colour. Okay. I was about to question that, and I get it now. See, I am the sharpest tool in the shed. You had it the first time. Castillo. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Anthony. Toby, full stop. Say it the way you said it the first time. Exactly how you said it initially, but you pronounce LL like Y and yes. Castillo. I'm going to accept the yes and call you AC. Hey, AC. ACM. It's ACM. Good old ACM. We love ACM here. ACM. Close. Alright. Why is it? It's still a no, Toby. Hang on. How have I not followed you yet? Are you streaming? Have you got a schedule at the moment? Are you streaming? Like, let us know. If so, we'll give you the big shout out you deserve. I can't believe I wasn't following you. I'm so sorry, ACM. Oh, thank you so much, Walt, for the gift sub to ACM. ACM, enjoy spamming your platyply and your juggling emotes. Welcome to Team Toby. You're a valued member of the team here at Toby Towers. ACM is okay. My first name is pronounced Anthony. 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 You streamed last night? Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I'll do a shout out. So, at Anthony. Get those follows in. I will be checking Anthony out. Oh, we got a Pictionary. All right, well, we'll do Mysteries Universe, and then we'll get some Pictionary on the go. How's about that? We're about to play Pictionary, folks. If you haven't been here for a Pictionary before, you're in for a good time. Night, Seashell. Miss you already, Seashell. Alright, here is Mysteries of the Universe. Can we have Pictionary and juggling at the same time? If you redeem it, yeah, I'll do anything. I will stream tomorrow night, Toby. Will I be able to watch tomorrow night? Tomorrow night, America time is the problem. It's the time zones, right? Because for me right now, it is 10:26 p.m. So, work out those time zones. When are you going to be live? We'll see. But I probably won't be able to tomorrow anyway. Alright, where am I going? Mysteries Universe, let's do this. But feel free, Anthony, you got it wrong again. Anthony, join my Discord and put it in the Promote Yourself channel when you go live, and a bunch of my cronies will jump in and say hi. So, okay, here we go.
Everyone but me is in on the joke of mine. They say all I do is dream. Boy, you're getting old, you're running out of your time. Among the mysteries of the universe, why can't I help myself? Checked all the signs. Why, oh why, oh why I am to figure it out. Why, oh why, oh why among the mysteries of the universe. Why can't I help myself? All we have to lose, and if I ever had all the answers, could I help anyone else? All we have to lose among the mysteries of the universe. What if there's no answer? 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 What if there's no answer?
There it was, Mysteries of the Universe for Walt. You know what else we're going to do for Walt? Right now, it is time for Pictionary. It's time for Pictionary. Okay. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to be drawing images on the board. You need to guess in chat what I draw. If you guess correctly, join my Discord, and on my Discord there's a leaderboard, and you can rise through the ranks and become the #1 Pictionary viewer person on my chat. Now, here's the thing. Meme, nice try, you're not getting a half point for that. I do give away half points for comedy value, okay? At roughly the pace of 1 per thingamajig. Now, I know the leaderboard is 2 Pictionaries behind at the moment, but I do have pictures of them and I can rewatch the VODs, so it will get updated. Hopefully, I might do it after stream, but if not, then it won't be till next week. But whenever I do update it, I will do each individual update so you can see how the leaderboard progresses. Anyway, here we go. Pictionary. Good luck, y'all. Did someone actually redeem the juggling? If someone redeemed the juggling, then I'll do it, but apparently no one has, so. Thinking man. I am a thinking man. What am I drawing today? Alright, I've got the first one. Okay, I've seen some stuff in the chat. You're getting close. Okay, so Walt has it, but it's not the wording that I was going to use, but it is technically correct. Oh, Meme has done juggle. Okay. So, hey Ali, how you doing? Right. Can I have... Right. Yeah. That's not the wording. So Walt will get a point, but someone else, if they can get... And there's another point on offer, if you can use the wording that I would use, because I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say electrocuted, right, myself. I would call it a different thing. But electrocuted is close enough that I'm going to give it as a point, but there's another point on offer if, okay, you can word it correctly. Oh my. Oh, it's so hard to read chat as I juggle. Rick, you're so close. Rick, you're so close. It's Tempsy is just, yeah, Tempsy is just bored of this and just ends it. It's a guy brainstorming when. Nice, Anthony. Yeah. ACM, right. ACM gets. I'm still saying your name wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna just keep saying ACM. ACM gets a half point for comedy. Walt gets the point, and Tempsy gets the point for the correct way to say that. Electric shock. Electrocuted is like correct, so it's like. Why gets +1? Why get +1? Because it's her birthday. Who's at the top of the leaderboard? Why? Who doesn't need more points? Unless you can fair and square get them. Okay? Unless you get them fair and square. Hey, Ennis. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Alright. It's time for our second Pictionary. I'll juggle for thinking time as what I'm going to draw. Okay. Alright, I've got the next one. Alright, here we go. This is going to be so... Yeah. What is this? What is this, chat? What on earth am I drawing? No, why? the trolley problem. Turtle. Oh, it does look like a turtle, doesn't it? Yeah, Des, you're definitely getting the half point on that. That does look like a turtle. That's not intentional. I'm just scrolling up to make sure no one's got it, but there's not a chance, I don't think. The angle's kind of messy. This is meant to be like in front of all of these. So like, Walt and Y have both said something that's very close, but it's not it. It's not close enough to get a point, but it is close. Tempsy's rocking it. School photo. I was gonna say class photo, but yeah, school photo, class photo. I'd accept either one. No, Rick. No, Rick. No, Rick. Going for that one was not up for grabs, unfortunately. The lag. Oh, yeah. Yada, yada. Right. When Pictionary comes on, Sicky Ricky, you turn on the low latency mode. I know it makes my singing and guitar playing go out of tune, right? But when we play Pictionary, it's on you to turn that off. Right, and yes, Des with the giant turtle, exactly. Des with the half point for the turtle. Blame it on the lag. Don't blame it on the streamer. Don't blame it on the subscribers. Don't blame it on the mods. Blame it on the lag. Blame it on Twitch. Don't ban me, Twitch. How many times can I insult Twitch today and not get banned? All right. per redeem, we do 3 of them, so I got 1 more. So a little bit of juggling to buy me some thinking time. Okay. Yes. I'm probably gonna, let's see how this one turns out, okay? Here we go. Here's your last chance for points today, gang. Here we go. What are those? That is the yes, meme. Oh, Ali's so close after meme, but on my screen it says meme's got it first. So, okay, it's trotters. Now, is this a term that doesn't cross the pond? Ali, because you've said it despite your Americanness, right? Is trotters a term across the pond? Never heard the word trotters. Ali got it. Here it is a food. Okay. These are just, it's trotters, right? I didn't know that. So pigs have hooves, do they, across the pond? I bet they have them here as well, but I've only ever heard them as trotters. Trotters was what I was thinking of. Trotters is what I'm going with. Couldn't go with just the pig. Of course not, why? We are deep into... I've done so many of these Pictionaries now. We have to... We can't just do... We can't keep it route 1. Right? So, hang on. So, Meme gets the point. Ali gets a half point for knowing trotters despite Americanness. Right? I don't mean that. That makes me sound so bad. I love my American cousins, alright? This is not... And that was Pictionary! There we go! That was Pictionary, and I still have... Oh wait, I am so offended. That was Pictionary, and I still have a stream. I still have it. Alright, I didn't lose it. Alright, and then Joel's Pictionary logo. Can I get a shout out for Ali Reeves music? Let me do that. How's streams going, Ali? At Ali. Oh, look at this. Sicky Ricky doing modding, beating me to it. Look at this. It's the rare sight in the wild of the Sicky Ricky doing modding. Sicky Ricky doing modding is like seeing a panda create a new panda. You know what I mean? It's rare. It's rare you see it. Anyway, let's move on. Where are we going? Save us. We'll move on from that banter. Told you he's the best, and then what? So what was the... You were at the beach yesterday, but didn't stream, but soon. Oh, lush. The problem is about the beach is I hate sand. It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Not like you, chat. You're everything trolly and beautiful about this world. Don't save us lyrics. Save us. This is how chat feels about this banter ratio. Play a song, Toby. Do the thing, Toby. 14. Join the party pig in dancing along to this one.
Lay down your guns, pull down your flag. We're already over. Permission to land. Do you understand how we're already over? When we're so damn cold. Damn cold. I don't even feel like I've begun. I don't even feel like I've been strung along too many times before. And I loved you so. I don't even feel like I've begun to save us, to save. Damn cold. I don't even feel like I've begun now, baby, no, come on. I don't even feel like I've been strung along too many times before. And I loved you so. I don't even feel like I've begun to save us. Both understand how we're already over when we're so damn cold.
Oh, thanks, Raggy, for requesting that. Thank you so much, Raggy. What's that, Raggy? You want to wipe out the pig? Oh, we'll leave the pig up. No, Raggy, you're not going to get the pig. There you go, Raggy. Watch the rest of the stream in peace. Thank you for the claps. ACM, CBOA, XW, ARM, CS, YBOT 3000, MM0, TJ. Thank you. Ooh. Toby, did you decide you've had enough of Luca? No? If it's not on the list, it should be on the list. Please put Luca back on the list. You think you saw it move? Yeah. It's alive. When you don't wash something for 10 years, it's alive. Okay. Oh, my guitar went so out of tune playing that. So out of tune. Hopefully I hit it well. Can I be on the list? Yes, me. Of course. There we go. The A string's gone way sharp. Thank you for the claps, D.O. AKA Des Online. Hopefully that bit of banter about using initials to do everyone's names. Everybody please slowly exist, stay calm. What is this? Luca's already in the queue. Hang on. Oh, it already got requested before Chris Swan could even do it. Wow. That's fast. Yeah, I don't know why Luca was not on the list. No idea. Why with the puzzle wood? All right, everybody ready for the forced audience participation song? It's Puzzle Wood. It's time for forced audience participation. Woo! Everybody loves forced audience participation. It's everyone's favourite bit of every gig you ever go to when they force the audience to participate. Okay, here we go. Here's a bit of, oh no, meme. Meme, no. No, meme. No. No. No, meme. No. Oh no. Meme yeah. Wow. Meme. Always disable then enable, Toby. Roger, Roger. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, like, oh dear. Oh dear. No one's responded to you, meme. That's because they're all laughing their heads off and can't believe what they've just seen. Okay. Forced audience participation. That's not what that means, meme. Oh, I'm trying to keep it family friendly, meme. Trying to keep it family friendly. Oh. Okay, here's your part, chat. Here's your part. Whoa. That's what you gotta sing. Whoa. Okay, we've got the lyrics. Ali gets it. Ali gets it. Whoa. Meme's got it. Alright. You'll know when you come in. I will cue you in for whoa. Okay, here we go. Progress has been made. It's time to free our hearts off the weight and puzzle world. The trees past judgment fall. We showed up late. The older path forks. The path least traveled leads to the forest clearing. I swear I've been to in my childhood. Out of nowhere my confidant broke down. She told me everything, what her father did. And she knows her relationship is one of convenience. And as I held her I saw through the trees the lake we hope we find, the ripple in the breeze. It's time to free our hearts off the weight. Puzzle wood. Come on, chat. You know what to do. Ready? Whoa, whoa. sound so beautiful. One more time for me. You ready, chat? Here we go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Woo, you did it. One of the claps to you. The Twitch choir. Nice one. Twitch chat choir. That's hard to say. Twitch chat choir. With forced audience participation. Don't you dare me. That's going to be cracking me up for weeks. Me. ACM. With the tried so hard. We can do that for you, ACM. Whoa. Thanks for the claps, Crisley. Okay, where do I need to go? Capo second. That's not golden ratio. What's it called? That's the golden rule. That's a different song. How do I play this one again? I always forget to put my pick down. I play this song no pick. Here we go. Here's Tried So Hard.
Now the cards are torn. You're never in control. Buzz into this soul, and now your vision's turning exposition. Great, now that it's raining, you need another reason to run. I'm feeling kind of blue. I'm tired of talking to. You lose another, you turned up too early, you overthought your thinking. Came into prepared and you came away sinking in your shell. And you tried and you tried, you tried so hard. Win or lose, it's all the same. And you tried and you tried, you tried your heart out. It's never ever ever enough. And you tried and you tried, you tried so hard. Back of the queue for you, my love. And you tried and you tried, you tried your heart. Round, 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 never getting anywhere. Around, 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 never getting anywhere. Now the lines are drawn, allegiances are sworn, but your team take the falling out of heaven. You fumble for your keys and try your exposition. Convince me one last time that you tried so hard. Win or lose, it's all the same. And you tried your heart out. It's never ever ever enough. And you tried so hard. Back of the queue for you, my love. And you tried your heart out. It's never ever ever enough. Never ever ever again. Whoa.
It was tried so hard for ACM. ACM. Yoda best. Sicky Ricky. Yoda best. Did you miss Rich Jingle? I haven't played it. Haven't played it, Crisley. The banana's not in the room. So I'd have to go into the other room to get the banana. But I did do the, you heard it earlier. I go, Sicky Ricky down, Sicky Ricky Ricky Ricky, Sicky down, Sicky Ricky down, Sicky down, Sicky round, Sicky round, Sicky down, like Crispy Bear on the air. Crusty Moose on the loose, catching that goose. Crispy Bear on the air, what you can say? Everybody know that, but the day. I just can't freestyle. That's the thing. That feeling. So where I came in and asked for Crisley down, right? Crisley down, Crisley down, Crisley down. Everybody in the round, everybody in the round. Crisley Bear on the air, Crispy Moose on the loose. Everybody knows it rhymes with moose and goose and you know, you get the point. Look at those party parrots. Look at those what, is that a variation on Party Parrot where it's in front of a laptop, or is that like an original or something? That's good. It's one of yours. Oh, fantastic, Ali. The Party Parrot in front of the laptop. That is a mood right there. This one's the best. So many party parrots. Do you love to go wandering beneath a clear blue sky? Except that in this case it's not a clear blue sky, it's a pitch black night. That feeling for Anthony. This song I released as a single in the UK and it got a mild amount of airplay on the radio. Who wants to hear my mildly played on British radio song? Ooh, radio. Don't need radio anymore though. Got Twitch. This is that feeling.
Fall inside, try to make it rewind. For all I care, I'm bleeding on the outside. I'll know it when I see you. That feeling I think I've lost inside, and all that I've hoped for is that feeling to bring me back alive, to come back alive. Don't give ways so I can be accepted. A shadow of myself is spinning in the neon red. I see the back of her head. I get chills again. It looks like the blast didn't steal my soul. The past is not how the story ends. I'll know it when I see you. That feeling I think I've lost inside, and all that never comes. Never comes. What if that feeling never comes? And what if that feeling never comes? I'll know it when I see you. That feeling I think I've lost inside. And all that I've hoped for is that feeling to bring me back alive. To come back alive. Fall inside, try to make it real. Why?
There was that feeling. Awesome guitar. Thank you, Sassy Night Owl. Super appreciate it. Thanks for dancing along, Ali, Crisley. Why? Quote 57. Rick modding is like a panda giving birth to another panda. It's a rare but beautiful sight. I always try to fit this in a song somewhere. Just simple, just D to A7, but just the way it's voiced up here, I really like, but I could never get through. David Attenborough voice. I'm just terrible. I can't do I can get the intonation of these people, but I can't do accents, right? So I'm like, Rick modding is like, I can't. It's like a panda giving birth to another panda. Rick modding is like a panda giving birth to another panda. Spot on. Thank you for patronising me, Ali. I do appreciate it. Rick modding is like a panda giving birth to another panda. The wild Rick claps for accent. No, yeah. Cakey, get out of here. Right. I'm 50-50 whether Ali is patronising me, but I'm 100% positive that Keiki is patronising me. Please don't leave Keiki. Because you're my baby. Because Keiki is my. Because Keiki is my baby. Please stay. Don't go be. Jackie's in the house. Can I get a shout out for Seismic Serenade on behalf of Jackie Day? Jackie, what you been drawing recently? Catch me up. Okay, I will not go be. Ooh, I'm getting out. You're 5k away from the custom jingle. Do you know it used to be 10k points, Jackie? 6 or 7 months ago, you could have had a theme by now, but no. Inflation. It's just the hard times we live in, you know. Just these points go up and up. Painted a cat pet portrait for a friend. How delightful. Is that some good commish? Talk to me, Jackie. Talk raw numbers. Is that some good commish on that, eh? Good bunts. Good bunts. Am I eligible for a discount? I'm a pretty cool person. I grandfathered in a couple of discounts, but that was like 6 months ago. You're about half a year out to be grandfathered in. So I don't know. We'll talk about it. I'm kind of winding down a little bit. That's okay, I'll learn my way. I'm winding down a little bit now, Jackie. If you're the next stream you're at, if there's longer left on the stream, I can be a bit more amenable. You might be able to convince me. Oh good, you're still here. Hi, Citrus. Citrus goes go goes go 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 go. Citrus goes 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 go 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 go. Citrus goes 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 go 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 go. Citrus goes. Brian Fish da 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 da. Brian Fish da 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 da. Brian Fish da 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 da. Brian Fish. She's so zesty. She's so zesty. She's so zesty. She's so zesty. Brian, we stand you in the fish tank. Citrus, she holds us with her zestiness. She's so zesty, she's so zesty, she's so zesty, she's so zesty, she's so citrus, she's so citrus, she's so zesty, she's so zesty. Brian Fish did 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 did. Brian Fish did 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 did. Brian Fish did 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 did. Brian Fish. What is this raid message? His first test subject, Citrus, didn't make it. This is insane stream lore. Speaking of strange things, if we raid someone who doesn't know anything about our stream, they're going to be reading this very confused. They may just read the first line and think that I'm the queen with the migraine. So, but I like the ambiguity. It's plugged in now, yes. I mean, yeah. Like, 100% we're going with that message, don't get me wrong. Oh. You're not even talking about what I'm talking about. I'm like, yeah, the raid message is plugged in. You're just talking about your phone. And again, I love this. Like, it's one of my favorite things on Twitch is when people have conversations in my Twitch chat that have nothing to do with me. They're just talking about stuff or real life or sorting something, whatever, in the chat. I love that. I love that it's become like the primordial soup. That's wrong term. It's a bit too Sicky Ricky and the Panda. I don't mean primordial soup. I mean just like, you know what I'm saying. It's become a space where things happen beyond me. When it expands beyond me, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, Luca. Luca, requested by the Ether. Thank you, the Ether, for this request. And that's not the Irish name, Aoife. I'm talking about the Force. The great beyond. Not Ben says hi. How many songs did we get today? Quite a few. I've been cracking through them. Here we go. Life's in the oceans, we're lost at sea. So wind us up, we came in parts. It's enough to break our clockwork hearts. We're so much
precious seeds, and don't let this electric love steal our dreams to make believe. No, we're so much more than we can see. We're so much more than we're led to believe. Oh, Luca, open your eyes. Luca, wake up. Luca, wake up and see the signs, yeah. And steal this chance to make believe. No, beneath the steel sky, fly on wings of liberty. We're so much more than we can see. We're so much more than we can see. We're so much more. We're climbing out of the sea, logical. No emotion, life's in the oceans, and we're lost at sea.
That was Luca. Thanks for the claps. Why? Grizzly, Citrus, Walt. Cracking stuff, says Citrus. Citrus, you have infected Walt with that. Walt will spam cracking stuff. Okay, so the song I want to do is The Golden Rule. Let's see if I can remember it. Because I want it for the golden ratio. I want to tie everything back to the very first thing of the stream where Walt said, very first comment of the stream, that is my stream title a reference to the golden ratio. And then we're going to play The Golden Rule so that the stream starts and ends perfectly. So we start and end this perfect stream. We've had Jonathan Frakes. We've had Pandas. We've had Crosley Moose. We've had Walt nailing it on every account. We've got a great raid message to go out on. Let's do this. Stay hydrated, folks. Stay well. Let's see if I can remember this. Golden Rule. Is it Kappa 3? I swear it's Kappa 2. Okay, I think I remember it. Oh. Ooh, why can't I remember this riff? Give me a sec, chat. That'll do. Okay, here we go. The pig is meant to be partying. It's got its trotters up. It's the party pig. It's got its trotters up. Go, yeah, let's party. Life goes on and on.
time at the twilight, and of course you bet I'll fall down on my knees. Should I fallen to my knees? What could that be? Remember the golden rule. I wish I could tell the truth. I choose to stay at home, TV numbing out my bones. It's so familiar. I haven't looked in the mirror for weeks. But of course you walk into my life at the wrong time, at the twilight, and of course in bed your soul lies asleep. Should I fall into my knees? What could help me? Remember the golden rule. I wish I could tell you the truth. Oh. One last chance, it's now or never. One last chance, it's now or never. One last chance, it's now or never. One last chance, it's now or it's not like in the movies. The Twitch elders demand that he stay streaming. But Toby also hears the siren's call of Bedfordshire, aka my bed. Joelle, we were using your whatchamacallit, your Pictionary logo again today. It's the siren's call of the bed. Tie me to here so that I can't leave the stream, chat. I've got the siren's call of bed. Could I get that amazing raid message back, please? Please leave. I got to go. Yeah, I'm going, Sicky Ricky. I'm going. This has been incredible. Thank you so much, everybody, especially Citrus, who was here from the start. I'm joking. So roasted. I'm joking, Citrus. I'm joking. Hey you. Hey, I'm so sorry. It was a pleasure. Thank you, Ali. No, Rick, we got a proper full raid message. Thank you for the one-handed claps. Why? Thank you, Tempsy, for modding through the migraines. Super appreciate it. Look after yourself. Okay. Next time I will join earlier, probably. Oh, yeah, to try and get the theme. Nothing, and I mean nothing if I can find my mouse. So apart from my mouse, nothing gets past me, Jackie. Okay. There's the raid message. Right, who's on?
there's a couple of people. There's a couple of people, but there's a couple of people. They're doing like either 18 plus stream. I'm not going to that, or they're doing like live gigs, which is cool. But like, I want y'all to be able to say hi to people and keep the party going. So, it's looking like more Johnny Hall time. I know we rate Johnny Hall a lot, but he's just so good. You guys know Johnny Hall. You love Johnny Hall. Johnny Hall's incredible. Well, not old enough. Exactly, Citrus. Thank you, Crisley. Thank you for I know you stay up extra late for it, so thank you so much. I super appreciate you. Love Johnny Hall. Exactly, Ali. Glad you're a fan. Johnny. Meme's a fan as well. Johnny Hall songs. Right, grab that raid message, and I'll be back on Tuesday. For more streaming fun. Get that raid message. Take it easy. Keep the faith. Keep the dream alive. Citrus, I brushed them before stream. They don't smell. Okay. Brush them before stream. They don't smell. Bye, Ali. What about Eve? What about the ether? Tooth Bants. Tooth Bants! Remember the golden rule.
Mojo, kicking like a California sunrise. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather. Mist rolls in and feeds the mood, that feeling. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather brings. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams. And as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Full flowers bloom, the man behind the curtain threatens to tear us apart. You're stronger than me.